中の心と物質
All right. Fucking hell yeah. We're back here. Motherfuckers are in here in a room talking about nothing. Sounds like Earth, Mind, and Matter.
You know, it sounds a lot. You smell that? Smells like what's going on in the earth.
Smells like what's happening in our minds.
And oh, that's a good line right there. And why it matters. Welcome back to Earth, Mind, and Matter,
Welcome to
everyone.
Cocaine, the episode. Fucking hell yeah, bro. Fucking off the rip. Do you know whose downfall I'm waiting for? I've been thinking about this, and there's so many celebrities out there, and I've been waiting for one motherfucker's downfall, and it's Jake from State Farm.
Damn, the new Jake.
That motherfucker is on a roll with, like, all he does is go on that commercial, then he's at basketball games, he's at parties, he's at the Grammys or whatever the fuck. This guy is too clean, man. I'm not hoping for his downfall, but it's coming. No. I would never hope a downfall for somebody, but it's coming very soon. One of these days, we're gonna wake up to the news and it's gonna say Jake from State Farm, murdered.
Yo, man, chill.
He's too clean, bro. He's too clean. That's what I was thinking about for like the past week, man. I was just watching the basketball, losing my bets, and then I was just there, like, and then
that's all you wanted to lose,
like a good name. State Farm is here, and he just goes, and I'm just every time I see Jake from State Farm, you're
just jealous that he's handsome.
Nah, bro, fuck the handsomeness. He's evil. No one that pure is evil, bro. He's done nothing wrong to nobody. Come on, bro, and he does insurance. Come on.
That is the evil thing, Frankie. He works for an insurance
It's so
company.
funny. But even that's a nice thing to help people get coverage.
Well, you know what? It should be free. How about that?
Free.
How about that?
So that's why his downfall is coming.
You know what? Fuck you, Jake from State Farm. But come on the show.
Come on the show, Jake from State Farm. We would never say anything wrong about you, hope anything bad about you. But that's just something that came to my mind. So if something... if something bad happens in terms of what you've done, still it's your fault, but I called it.
Frankie called it right here on Earth, Mind, and Matter on today, April 21st.
April 21st, 2024. It is 2:13 p.m. We called it here, folks.
Right fucking here. And you know what?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Jake from State Farm. Also, this is my only second quick topic but not even a quick topic. It's not even my first quick topic, actually. Motherfucker, Red Lobster lost $1 million, $11 million after endless shrimp promotion.
So shrimp is just that expensive, I guess.
I guess so, or something. I don't know, but I've seen that. And then there's some volcano spewing out $6,000 of gold every day. So who cares? Who the fuck cares, bro? These are all stupid things.
Hot take. I'm not crazy about shrimp.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy about Red Lobster.
I don't think anyone's crazy about Red Lobster.
Somebody's like, I fucking love Red Lobster. No, but they're biscuits. They're cheese biscuits. I haven't had them forever, but last time I went to Red Lobster, it was in like middle school. We had the cheese biscuits, and then we ordered a bunch of shit as middle schoolers do, or high school. And then everything tasted like coconut shrimp. Everybody had something, and it all tasted like coconut shrimp. And I'm like, what is this? This is Red Lobster.
Where's the lobster? Imagine they pull out a green lobster, and you're like, okay, now this is just like, this is ridiculous. Now this is getting out of hand.
Green lobster. Fucking, my hot take, lobster's all right. Not that good.
Okay, fair.
Not that good. Lobster rolls is good.
I really enjoy myself a good lobster.
Really?
I also really like crabs. But you know what's funny? I've heard people say that they like crabs, but not like crab cakes. And then I heard people say that they like crab cakes, but not like crab.
I like crab cakes.
I'm like, interesting.
Crab is good too. I just don't like to work that much for my food, bro. I would be the worst hunter-gatherer. I'd just be a gatherer.
Yo, like Frankie, like 1,000 years from now, would be fucking like the housewife. He'd be like, yo, babe,
go kill fucking bison.
Beaches and just fucking killing animals and shit, coming back home with like a bunch of animals on her shoulders. It's like, all right, honey, here you go.
Finally. Now cook it.
You think I'm gonna cook that? I don't know how to cook.
I'm here filming a rock podcast, whatever.
No, it is a rock cast.
Rock cast? All right.
Yeah, because you're dealing with rocks.
That's BC me. Yeah, fucking nah. I like lobster, but I don't love it. I don't think it's that great unless I've never had like a crazy good ass lobster. Crab is all right. Crawfish is pretty good.
Crawfish is pretty
Crawfish is
good.
pretty good. Bro, I spent so much money at a broil, a seafood broil or whatever.
Right.
Like they were taking our orders and I ordered one thing and Beatrice ordered hers. And then fucking she let Beatrice order this large thing with like 3 different sides. This big ass bag came out. And then she's like, oh yeah, I gotta go soon, guys. Here's your bill. She was like $200. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Why would you not tell us how much food this is? Then we took it back to the Airbnb. Nobody ate it.
Damn,
Nobody. It was so much food,
Damn, that
Yo,
sucks.
bro.
You should have gave it to me. You should have shipped it over
I'll
here.
ship it over there. Next time I'll do that shit, bro. I was mad, bro.
I was about to say give it to the homeless, but I was like, nah,
Ah, fuck that.
give it to me.
At least we're in agreement on that, bro.
And you know, I deserve it. Okay, you want to know why?
Why?
Because
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That's bad funny, bro. I want to be in one of those movies, bro, but I can't do the accent. It would just be everybody with the accent, and then just me like, yeah,
what he said.
what he said in that specific language.
I mean, I think other we talked about it a couple episodes ago with my showcase.
Yeah.
But other than that, I had my friend come visit from Wisconsin for the first time.
Jeez.
Shout out to you, Sabrina.
Shout out Sabrina.
But she was visiting the city for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was just really funny, just kind of like seeing her take it all in. And
She's like,
she loved it. She loved every fucking second
some
of
homeless
it.
guy shitting on a dead person on the train.
She
eaten
was
by a
like,
rat.
she was like, yo, anyone can do anything here.
Oh my god.
But
I feel like people from New York City. I mean, I also feel that people who are like, if you're from the city, you know, blah blah blah. Blah, you know, I don't like that attitude.
Right.
But there is that. But I feel like when that reminds me. I'm not hitting on her.
Yeah.
But when somebody's like spinning in the middle of Times Square and they're like, "This is where dreams are made."
I mean, she didn't even take it in like that.
That's what I thought of initially, though.
Because like there was just the first night that she was here on Friday. There was this amazing moment where we were on the train and performers came on the train.
Yeah.
And they were doing the hat dance and shit
Showtime.
like that. Yeah, showtime. And so she got to immediately experience that. This was our first time getting on the train, and she immediately got to experience that.
Nice.
And she was like,
Oh, that's
"Oh
awesome.
shit!" So she started recording it, obviously, and like I pointed out that like across the cart from
Platform?
us was someone rolling up.
Nice.
Like they had like their little their little waiter thing,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it's called.
What are you talking about?
The scale. There we go. They had their little scale.
They were
And-
weighing out their butt to roll up. What the fuck?
They
I
were
never
like
seen
they
that
had a
before.
little scale, had their butt on it. They were rolling up
I'm
and
only
shit.
smoking 2 grams.
And that person was just kind of like rolling up and looking up every now and then at the people
Yeah.
like doing their performance. And I just pointed that out to her and I was like, this is New York. Like, you know, like we don't
Yeah.
give a shit about this type
Pretty
of
much.
stuff, but it's like we can't like not look at it too. It's kind of like right in our faces. So it's like, yeah,
You gotta
we'll take a
acknowledge,
little
look
peek.
away, don't stare too long. That's
Yeah.
the main goals of everything.
And like I was so proud of her too on her last day here because we were in Times Square and there was people handing out their free mixtapes.
Oh,
And I was, I declined because respectfully, I don't want to get my hand burnt.
Yeah.
But
I see what you did.
when they offered one to Sabrina was like, no, thank
Nah,
you.
right?
And I was like, good shit.
Get
good
that shit on my face. That blank ass CD. That happened to me once when I was, I think, in middle school also, just all my horror and trauma. They were like, you want this? I was like, yeah. They were like, yo, but do you have any money? I was like, no. They were like, you can't have this. I was like, what?
Then why would you
even
even
offer this? Is this a scam?
Is this a scam?
Oh my
But
God,
she had a
bro.
great time on Saturday.
Yeah.
She pulled up to the event for the
Nice.
showcase and stuff, which
That's
was
fucking nice of her,
She
yeah.
bought a bunch of art and shit there
Yeah.
too, from other artists. And then she got to meet Chino,
Nice.
my cousin Chino. Shout out
Yeah.
to you, Chino, as
Shout out,
always.
Chino.
And she just had a great time overall. She was
Good,
like-
bro.
It was funny because she kept saying it. She was like, "I thought you said New Yorkers were mean." And I was like, "They can be.
Yeah,
It's just,
they
like-
are.
yeah, like we are. Like we definitely
Yeah.
are. It's just like, it also just depends like with the people that you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
And it's like
Yeah.
I made sure that we hung out with the people that like are all about just sharing
Like
love,
love,
and
right?
being caring and all
Where
that shit.
where do you take people when you want to show them New York City? Because I'm trying to think, if somebody visited me, right, and they were like, "Oh, show me the city," I would be like, "All right." And I wouldn't know because I think I would, off the rip, have to show them the touristy spots like 42nd Street, 34th, 14th.
Right.
And if you want to go like Central Park or like famous theaters, I don't know where. For me, you know what I would show somebody? I would show them. Fuck, why am I blanking? It's in. It's like upper. Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
the cloisters. You know what that is?
I think I know what you're talking about. Sounds somewhat
It's like
familiar.
169th Street or something like that. It's really up there. And
Really up there. Really feels like I'm up here.
Okay. But it's so fucking nice, man. It's like this nice little park. I mean, it's huge.
Okay.
And you get a view of New Jersey.
Okay.
And they have this gorgeous garden that you can walk through. And it's like
yeah,
you know?
I do know what you're talking about.
And it's so
I haven't been there, but I do know what you're talking
it's
about.
incredible. I went there on a field trip one time for school, and then when I can go back there, it's just so cool, man. Because if you go there on a nice day or a rainy day, like it's still just as beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Cause shit like that, like you don't get to see here a lot, also.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I be in Manhattan on Mondays, like I get to see a bunch of different shit, man.
Right.
It's actually real cool, but it's
Yeah.
also like cool to me because like I like to see things that aren't so often seen. You know, but yeah, showing somebody who's not from New York what New York's about is it's all tough for me. It's like a tough task.
It definitely is, because it's like she was only here for a weekend, so it's like, you know.
Oh, that's real tough.
Yeah, it's like you can't see all of New York in a weekend.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I mean, like the hot spots that we went to, I took her to Times Square.
Nice.
I took her to World Trade Center. I think those were primarily just the two like big touristy spots I took her to.
sure,
but
yeah.
I really tried to make sure to keep it like more local than anything, because I wanted her to not get that touristy.
It really
like-
takes away from everything, right?
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy how expensive shit is for tourists. Because, man, because I'm in the city when I go watch movies and stuff like that. So when I get out, like I see families. Like I remember when we got out Godzilla, and I got out some other movie when I went by myself. Like this family, like they were walking past, and they were like, and we were in Times Square. And they were like, "Oh my god, we're so hungry! Like, where do we go eat?" And I was like, "Damn, y'all about to spend $500 on hot dogs and chestnuts."
Yeah, man.
You know, like it's such a scam, man.
It is.
By the World Trade Center a while back, some hot dog cart. I think I may have said this before, but he got caught upcharging tourists for hot dogs.
Yeah.
So yeah, if he saw you and thought you were from like London, he would charge you like $35 for a hot dog. It's crazy.
What the
man.
fuck?
Yeah, man, he lost his
Fuck
license.
you.
Yeah, bro, what a dickhead. That's some dickhead shit. He was trying to munch and somebody fucking.
When we went to the World Trade Center, Sabrina got a hot dog, paid 5 beans.
Wow. I remember somebody almost charged me $5 for a hot dog. And I was like, no. He was like, what? I was like, I don't know, it's $5. He was like, all right, $4. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
it was ass.
Like he didn't even say how much it was. Sabrina just handed him a 5, and
Exactly.
he just like
Took it, right?
He just took it. So
Yeah.
I was like, I guess you
Such
just
a
paid $5 for a
fucking-
hot dog.
Fucking scams, bro. Gosh, bro. But I don't know. I think it's still fucking awesome to live here, though.
Yeah, she had a great time. We went to Ichiran.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking. What else? We went to this heavy metal bar in Brooklyn called Lucky 13.
Lucky 13.
Fucking wild bar. They got like burlesque dancers on the bar and shit, and like a small venue in the back of like heavy metal bands and shit.
There's some place in the city called something Wolf. I don't know, but they do the same shit, like burlesque dancers. I don't know. I've never been there, but I heard about it. I don't know, bro. But I'm just trying to eat food around here, bro. There's so much good food out there. Fucking hell yeah. But yeah, we're here talking about on the earth.
In the mines.
In the mind, man.
Yeah,
What's it called? Yeah, no, bro. I feel like now it's mad chill.
we're kind of like almost like winding down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's been a
Yeah.
for people who don't know, but you know, as you can tell from the video,
We've been nonstop shooting for a while, but it's chill. It's super cool, and we haven't shot in a bit also. So after a little break, it's always good to be back. I do have a little quick topic. Let me fucking sit up like I'm a church gentleman,
like
I'm
like a gentleman.
I'm here fucking just slouching. It's like just not giving a fuck. The only quick topic I have is that Apple was ordered to take down WhatsApp, Threads, Signal, and Telegram in China by the Chinese government. You ever heard about that?
Damn, not.
This happened 2 days ago, and this is when you told me you were changing a topic of yours. So I thought you were gonna want to refer to this.
Oh yeah.
You know? So China's the second largest market for Apple and the iPhone. And this happened last Friday at the same time the US is kind of like back and forth on banning TikTok or not. You know? But these 4 apps in general have been used in the past to criticize Chinese government. And then, regardless of censorship on the internet, which is very heavy in China, people are they're not able to censor so much on Threads or Telegram.
Okay.
Like they want to stop certain videos from going far and everything,
Right.
but they can't. And also, Chinese citizens use VPNs regardless.
Yeah.
VPNs is crazy, man. You can
Yeah.
just do whatever you want on the internet, really,
Yeah.
right? I'm
For
sure.
people who don't know what a VPN is,
Yeah.
like I don't know
What
if
is
you
it?
want to explain that.
Let me see. I know what it is, but I don't know what it stands for. Virtual Protective Network. What is it?
Private network.
Okay. So what a VPN is that basically I'm gonna sum it up. You're gonna sum it up better for me afterwards. But in general, it kind of disguises your location and where you're searching from. So rather than, because when you use the internet, your like internet company, your phone company, they all have access to your data basically, because data is like gold, and the VPN will help disguise that and not let you be traced or this and that. So you can even like gamble on stake, not stake.com. But you can set your location as if you were Russia right now, basically, and then you can access like Netflix from Russia. You could do this and this and that, but it's yeah. I mean, everybody has it now, pretty much, right? Do you have it?
I have it just because I get it in my Google subscription that comes like with a whole bunch of features.
Yeah.
But they actually are getting rid of it because apparently not enough people were using it. So I am planning on signing up for like my own like personal private like VPN and stuff.
It's crazy though. I feel that VPN things seem more like a scam also. I feel like somebody's tracing you, right? Like, can't they trace you through the site you're getting the VPN from?
Well, you know, because at the end of the day, like it is a difficult thing to find even the right VPN because it does happen where companies get like hacked or whatever the case is, or like their systems aren't secure enough and this and that. So it does happen. So finding the right VPN can be a challenge sometimes, but it's just, you know, at the end of the day, you're never really safe.
Yeah, bro, you're fucking out there, bro. Motherfuckers know, man.
Yeah, so it's just, it's more so just a question of how much do you want to, like, how much you want to hide yourself.
Just don't use the internet. And even then, bro,
just be like Alan Moore, go to the fucking woods and just fucking jerk off all day.
I wonder if that would be something you'd be able to do. I worked with somebody who's a dishwasher, and he just up and left to Spain. He didn't tell nobody.
Damn.
Like he just like he did at like the last second. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gonna move to Spain." I was like, "Oh shit," but he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Colombia, chill there for a bit, then go this place, and then I'm gonna live in Spain." I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yo, let me take your number down. Like if I ever go to Spain or anything." He's like, "Man, I have an email." I was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" So he really is mostly on just that,
Right?
Which is crazy. But I wonder, how do you think you'd cope with going somewhere isolated, like an Alan Moore type, like live in a cabin in like Lithuania and just be to yourself for like years on end?
I think I'd go crazy,
right?
Yeah,
like being exposed to this much.
Yeah,
you know, I would kind of miss
that'd be
everything.
too much for me. Like I kind of need like,
people, right?
Social things going on. Like I need people.
Yeah.
I think people need people.
People do need people, but then there's an overwhelming amount of people in New York City, right? Like going to fucking Times Square or in general. Just being on the fucking train with pieces of shit, man. I hate people sometimes,
my God,
bro.
Dude.
God damn, bro. God damn.
Hey, love you.
Love you. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So that's just one little topic that I had. Fuck yeah, it's like very quick and it's like China, so you know, take it as you will. Ba 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 ba. What the hell? That was me.
That's the chair, dog.
That's the chair.
Yeah, the chair's rapping for you.
That's mad funny.
Because you went ba 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 ba, so it was like.
All right. So the next story that I have, and we could just like come in and out of the stories because again they're pretty cash.
Okay.
I think it's a perfect casual fit for this last episode we're shooting.
That's nice.
But we're gonna talk about the WNBA.
Okay.
So
yeah, super casual. Super
fucking
casual.
serious women's rights.
For this story, I'm gonna just chill back here, right?
I'll fall asleep. But yeah, pretty much that. And I figured this was gonna be a story that you weren't gonna pick up on because it's not so major anyway. But because I'm sure you don't follow WNBA at all.
I mean, I don't really follow sports
exactly.
in general. So.
Exactly. But you know names like LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Michael Jordan,
Caramel Anthony,
Caramel Anthony,
Michael Jackson,
but Kobe Bryant,
Kobe beef.
Kobe beef is good. Well, nowadays everybody. Well, do you know who Caitlin Clark is?
No, I don't know.
All right, so Caitlin Clark is a player who just got drafted into the WNBA, but she played for Iowa and became this huge star. Like, you know who Steph Curry is? So she's shooting like Steph Curry, like threes and blah blah. And what's it called? she's probably the most popular female basketball player in the country right now. She was when she didn't make the WNBA, but now that she was the first draft pick, right? So basically, the WNBA is like, yo, we need Caitlin Clark, right? This year, the college basketball finals for men and women concluded, and it's the first time ever that the women's championship got more television viewers than the men. So motherfuckers were like, well, that's actually kind of crazy, to be honest.
They were like, yo, I gotta check this shit out.
Yeah. The women's game averaged about 18.7 million viewers, with a high of 24 million viewers at its peak, while the men's averaged around 14.82 million viewers.
Okay.
All right. Caitlin Clark played 40 minutes, had 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. The second highest scorer amongst both the teams only had 19 points. So she had 30. God
damn.
Yeah.
She's putting in that work.
Yeah, and she really does play amazingly. She takes shots that are crazy from far 3-point line. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people are always saying, like, why do the men player get more than WNBA? That's an easy question to answer. Just like
why do male actors get paid more than female actors?
Simple question to answer. More people. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I don't know about that one, but I think, in general in America, men get, But in terms of the NBA to the WNBA, the NBA just retains more viewership. It has more, like, you'll see the numbers later, but you have to be able to fund the WNBA to pay people more. You know. And straight up, me and Jonathan were at some random bar one day in Brooklyn, super fucking random, and we're just having
Jonathan in Brooklyn,
and we're having wings and we're watching the WNBA, and man, it's like, this is the professionals, right? And for like 5 minutes straight, both sides went back and forth and missed everything.
Wow.
Like back to, like, and this is not, and of course you can make the jokes for like, oh, it's the WNBA and this and that, but like, that's not what you expect when you see professionals playing basketball. It's like whatever, right? So, what's it called? So she was picked first in the WNBA draft last week, right? Now, for the men, there's a guy called Victor Wembanyama.
Okay.
He's a tall ass motherfucker. He's like 7 foot something, right?
Shit.
He was the number 1 draft pick of last year's NBA draft, right? And his contract was 4 years for $55 million, right? This year he'll make $12.1 million, and that's outside of his Nike deal and other sponsorships, right? How much do you think Caitlin Clark's getting paid for her first year? Mind you, he's making.
Let me hit you with the Chris Evans laughing gif, and I'll also hit you with the.
Why are you running? Oh, bro. I seen what's it called on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't know if you know Jeff Garland.
The name sounds familiar.
So I seen him. Let me show you a picture. But I seen him in fucking Long Island City the day of the eclipse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me
Did
show
he
you.
blind you?
No, I don't know. I can't fucking zoom in for some reason. But look, this guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I seen. I'm pretty sure I seen him, or I seen the guy from Sopranos. But I'm sure it was him. And I pointed at him. I'm gonna tell
he
you.
was like, stop.
Yeah. I just walked away. He's a major star. Anyway, how much do you think Caitlin Clark is getting paid?
Boy, $2 in a sandwich.
Not for the first year. How much?
I would say 2.3 mil.
All right, I'll let you take a second guess.
Okay. Are you gonna let me know if I gotta guess? Okay, if not that, then fuck it. I'll just say like 7.5 mil.
Okay, she's getting paid $76,000 for the first year in the WNBA. That's fucking crazy, man. That's so there's people that are like will be making.
That's sus as fuck, dude. That's sus as fuck,
bro. That's the craziest. Like that's why I brought.
I thought you said this was gonna be cash. This ain't cash, man. This ain't cool.
That's why I brought up the story because of course it's basketball and it's like WNBA, so it's even less interesting. But it's just I really only brought it up just to like because that's astounding, man. That you can be the best college basketball player in the United States and you get paid $80,000 to play in the professional leagues. While this other guy who's good, he's a great defensive player and he's not bad. He's getting paid just for this year alone $12.1 million, but then $55 million contract.
Just for being tall.
Just for being tall as fuck. So that's crazy.
That is pretty fucking nutty.
Yeah,
dude.
man. It's just something I didn't think you'd know, you know? So I was just like...
Definitely didn't know that.
And the fact that you said 1 million...
The more you know.
The WNBA has salary caps which prevent higher pay for their players. And it generates so much less money than the NBA. They play 42 games less than the NBA in their season. Wow. And another thing, so the WNBA has a TV rights deal, right? So does the NBA. What do you think the NBA one is, and what do you think the WNBA one is, price wise? I'll give you one. Give you one. You guess the other. Okay. All right. Which one do you want to know?
Tell me the NBA.
2.8 billion.
So I'm just gonna say $5 in a sandwich. But no.
See, now that makes more sense.
I'm gonna go for like 500K.
No, 65 million for a WNBA. Okay. So that makes a little more. But still, compared to the... So even when it's the millions, the men's are making billions, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times...
It is a boys club. Hey, Jimmy, I'll see you later, all right?
All right, Jim. All right, we'll catch the game, the Yankees.
Oh, your kid's doing great out there. Oh, man.
And that wife, nice ass.
Oh, that lobster that she made with the veggies.
Nice ass. No, I'm kidding. Oh, let's go. Yeah, so a lot of times the WNBA players are like, what the fuck? So they go to Europe.
They said, fuck this country.
They go to Europe on the off season because a lot of teams in the Europe are owned by billionaires who can pay so much more, and they will pay so much more
because they work more so with like clubs type of.
I'm assuming, and they just like fuck it, let's just own a team. You know what I mean? And I guess they respect women more over there. I don't know. You tell me.
What do you mean? I tell you.
I don't know, bro.
What you were talking about, Mike?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
We don't do racist impressions of people here, bro. Oh, I thought you were gonna put the "why are you running?" I keep hoping for that one.
I gotta hit you when you least expect it.
I bet. And so
hey yo.
So one of the examples of the countries they go to is Russia. Or I don't know if you remember, but somebody called Brittany Griner went over there, and then we traded a fucking train killer for her to come back here.
Pretty good tweet.
Crazy. But there they could make up to $1 million going to play in Europe.
Wow, they had the $1 million.
Yeah, man. So thankfully, on her contract, by her fourth year, she'll, instead of making $76,000, she'll eventually make $97,000. So
great.
Yeah, but realistically, through her endorsements, she'll rack up about $3 million.
Boy, I know people in the tech space that make just as much money as her.
Way more money than her. But she'll be a millionaire because of and Nike, I think, wants to do a 10-figure deal. Not 10. What am I saying? What is it? 6 figure?
6 figure?
No, I think it's like $10 million.
If it's 10
7
million,
7-figure, right?
That would be wait.
Eight.
It's eight. It's eight. I got you. I counted it.
All right, cool.
8. Look at us, bunch of dummies over here.
Oh, bro, we just want to fucking rest and chill. But lastly, in 2025, the WNBA TV rights deal expires, and they're hoping that with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and other players going to the WNBA, it's gonna heighten the viewers more enough to like maybe negotiate a higher TV rights deal.
Right.
But you know what? You know what they really should do?
What?
Like, you know, when you really want something,
yeah,
and like you're just not getting it, and you gotta do something to convince people to give it to you, right? You know what you gotta do, bro? You gotta get this, right? And you gotta fucking right, and then you gotta fucking just fuck it, and you gotta just. That was it.
Yeah, man, you fucking clown. You fucking clown.
I wrote that down. I'm
gonna have fun editing that.
Apparently, motherfuckers want to set themselves on fire, bro. This is crazy, bro. Aaron Bushnell, that other guy in the Trump thing, that monk. Everybody's doing it for different reasons, bro. But new trend just dropped. Set yourself on fire.
I think we set the trend.
Yeah, honestly. I think so too.
We set the trend.
So I'm number 4. No, but I do think it's crazy because when we were. This is crazy, man. Literally the day before or of Aaron Bushnell setting himself on fire for Free Palestine, we brought up that topic to one another, just joking around. And I remember I was saying like, "This is crazy. This guy wanted his way so badly that he set himself on fire."
Yeah.
Like, what?
I remember editing the episode, and I was like, "Oh man, this is
and then fucking Eric Bushnell want to go just ruin the joke."
Yeah, man.
Jesus
that
Christ,
shit is wild. Like,
No.
it really brought me back to when we did the Elizabeth Holmes story, and like how the same fucking week they announced that Hulu fucking show, and I was like, "Yo,
it's wild." And then
we did it.
She's in jail for like 12 years now, I think so, which is crazy.
Elizabeth Holmes, I am her.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
I'll give it to you for that one, okay?
What's it called? So, bro, I didn't even the eclipse, right? So the eclipse, I want to see it. Right? I don't know why I wanted to see it so fucking badly, but I guess social media got to me, and I was like, I want to see this fucking eclipse. So I'm doing deliveries, and I come back, and I'm like, fuck, I don't have glasses. So right? I went to the library the day before, no glasses. All the stores in Manhattan, even before you walk into the door, sorry hoes, no glasses.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, bro. I was like, what am I gonna do? So then I go to the
What the fuck are you gonna do, guys?
So I finally get back to where I work, and then it's like an hour before the eclipse. I'm like, fuck it, I walk to the library. They gotta have glasses. Bro, at the pier, so many fucking people. I don't know if you walked past.
I mean, I was at work.
Oh, damn. But there was so many fucking people. And I was like,
bet.
It was crazy.
The last time there was an eclipse, I remember it being like during the summertime, and it was fucking packed here at the piers.
It's wild. And so I was like, damn, this sucks. So I went to the booth. I went to the booth, and then I see them giving out glasses. I'm like, hell yeah, bro.
Nice.
So I go to the booth, and I get in line. And then some guy yells mad angrily. He's like, only for kids. These are only for kids. I was like, what the fuck? Fuck these kids, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro.
And then you went, what the fuck? Fuck those kids,
Damn,
man.
bro, I wish I was an
That's
adult.
crazy.
Let me get some glasses.
So anyways,
Man.
can I get those glasses, bro?
And when he said that, that shit really broke my heart, bro. I was just there like, damn, I'm not going to be able to see this eclipse because these bitch-ass kids. So then I'm like, fuck it. Let me just go home. So I walk up to the block, to just a block, and I'm walking up, and I'm actually pretty disappointed. I'm like, damn, bro, like I got my tail between my legs. I'm just like, I'm like, fuck,
over
bro.
the seat,
And then that's a new sticker. And then fuck it, what's it called? So then I'm walking, and these kids in front of me, and then these kids from heaven, they asked his father on the corner with the mom and the kid. And they're like in Spanish, like, oh, where'd you get the glasses? And the father's like, right down there. The clinic is giving out glasses for free. And I'm there behind them, like, and then they go, and I'm like, I'm going too. So I went to go. So there's three like high schoolers, and then just me, right? I'm 27. These kids are in high school, right? So we get to the ladies in the clinic, and they have glasses. And she's like, oh, yeah, you guys want glasses? We're like, yeah. I was like, I want two. She's like, all right. And she gave out two. And she's like, oh, I have one left. Do you guys want to share? And I was like, yeah, I don't mind. I was like, you guys mind sharing? They're like, yeah, we don't mind sharing. And so we're like, they're like, one of them, the most mature one of the group, he's like, he had a deep-ass voice. Damn, I forgot your name. Sorry, bro. He was like, yo, we're going to the piers right now. You want to come through? And I was like, yo, we out. so it's me.
Frankie, all I'm saying is right now, like, I'm looking at you like,
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So we go to the piers, and we're walking, and it's so fucking awkward, bro. I'm just there like,
fucking bet, dude.
So I hit them with the, so what school you guys go to? You know,
oh no, oh no.
Oh my god! And then they were like, "Oh,
Yikes.
I go to this school." And then one of them was like, "I'll go to LIC." I was like, "Oh, nice, bro. I used to go there." I was like, "What's your favorite teacher?" He was like, "Oh, Mr. Jim." I was like, "I don't know that one." He's like, "I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even be going to class." And then I was like, "Yo, I could be like." Yo, you should really start going to class. But I was like, I'm already feeling pretty lame right now.
Yeah, man.
So we're walking, and I'm trying to make small talk.
Go to class, kid.
Hey,
buddy.
I'm really trying hard to like not see like a lame, you know? And then we're walking, and then that's when I see this Jeff Garland guy, this famous ass person that only older people would really know. So I see him, I'm like, yo, that's Jeff Garland. And I'm like, you guys know who Jeff Garland is? And these kids are like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, I feel so much more older. I'm like, oh God.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so yeah. So I just felt like a lame. and then eventually we go to the pier side, and we stand there for a bit, and then their like little girlfriends came, and then I was like, guys, I'm gonna just take a glass and get out of here. And I went to go like 5 minutes away and just sat on a rock.
Nice,
But
nice.
it was just a random story, bro. But that happened to me that day, and I was like, "This is the weirdest day."
Dude, you know what we didn't talk about?
What's up?
The fucking earthquake.
Oh shit, bro! I didn't feel none of them.
What? What?
I was at work, and then somebody came in. They were like, "You didn't feel the earthquake?" I was like, "What?" And then my sister calls me, and then like 3 hours later, whenever the aftershock came, somebody else came in. They were like, "Didn't you feel the earthquake?" I was like, "God damn it, no!" I was like,
I want to feel it.
I'm just standing. Yeah, I've been standing here for the fucking past 5 hours. Bro. Nah, I didn't feel no earthquake. How about you?
I felt it, dude. I felt
crazy?
both of them. I was at my job for the first one.
Oh.
Fucking. I remember I was sitting in the chair at my desk, and we have like these plexiglass windows in front of the registration area.
Yeah.
And my supervisor was kind of standing in front of them, talking to us and stuff. We were just kind of chatting for a second.
Nice.
And then the earthquake started, and I just see like the plexiglass like shaking violently, and like my chair started to roll a bit like towards the center of like the area, and I was like, and we were like, the fuck? And we all kind of looked towards the window to see if maybe there was like a truck outside or something.
Yeah.
And we were like Star Wars, we were like, that ain't no moon. And I was like, that ain't no truck.
Yeah.
And fucking it just went on for way too long.
How long did it go on for?
It went on for like 20 seconds, dude.
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know. Maybe where I was standing, the infrastructure is crazy.
Maybe like you just live such a crazy life that it's like you're always just constantly 100% just.
I'm always zoomies 24/7. No, but nothing even shook in the store. Like nothing was like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that shit must have a real good base.
And we
even though it's the earth, so it's like stupid.
We evacuated the building at work and shit to like make sure everything was gonna be okay. Because you're like, yo, is this building gonna fall? You guys had a fire drill? Like this, yeah, dead ass day. Because you're like, yo, man, like this is an old ass building. Like, it's not even that many floors. Like, this shit could easily just be like, you know what? I don't feel like it.
You know what's scary, man? Sinkholes.
Oh,
you
yeah,
ever seen
man.
videos of sinkholes?
Yeah, dude.
Hell no,
dude,
bro.
that's what. Oh my god. I know I've told you about this before. There was a story years ago that I read on the New York Times where this fucking dude fell in a sinkhole here in New York City.
No way.
Fell through a sinkhole. Like the sidewalk just like fell out underneath him, and he fell in the ground and landed in a pile of rats.
No.
Just a bunch of rats.
Oh man.
He said that there were so many rats, Frankie, that he was afraid to even open his mouth to scream because he felt that they would go into his mouth if he screamed.
Oh my god, bro.
What
happened to him?
He got the fuck out. He got the fuck out of there.
He flew away.
Like they people saw that some fucking dude fell in a hole.
Those rats probably saved his life. You know, because like the
impact, like
Oh, but then he probably squished it.
It was just
that sounds so gross, man.
Fuck.
I can't even like. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't like rats. I know you hate rats more than me, but I would kill myself if I just fell into a pile of rats.
Dude, I read that story to this day. That shit haunts me. Like I get terrified of the idea of that ever.
Imagine having a bad day, bro.
Oh my god.
Like, squeak. Oh my god, that's so fuck. Well, there was one that happened in I think Israel or Iran. I think Israel, but there was a sinkhole where a pool was, and a bunch of people fell in. A bunch of people died.
Holy shit, dude!
Like there's a video of it. I think so. If you want to see,
I've seen a sinkhole action happen at a club.
No way.
At a fucking club, just like the whole floor just collapsed underneath them. Everyone in the club just dropped.
So
like talk about getting low. Like I was like, God damn, dude.
You dropping these bombs, man. You fucking so casually, bro. I see you, bro. I got the mixtape because it burned my head. See you killing out here, savage. Nah, I never want to fall into a sinkhole, bro.
Nah, fuck. I mean, I don't know who would want to.
Yeah, man.
Definitely not I.
So crazy,
Definitely not I, good sir. But,
hell no, bro. Natural disasters, avalanche. I saw some movie. You heard about the Uruguay plane that crashed a while back, I think in the 70s or the 80s?
No, I don't think so.
So there's a movie called Society of the Snow, right?
Okay.
I saw it not too long ago. And basically they tell the story of a bunch of Uruguayan rugby players that go on a plane. There's like 40 people on the plane.
Okay.
plane is going. They're going to Chile, but to go from
Chile,
they're from to go from Uruguay to Chile, they have to go across this dangerous mountain that's very like snow written, and yeah, they end up crashing. In the process of crashing, people fall out the plane, but I think like 30 of them survive, or 20 something of them survive.
Okay.
And slowly, a couple of them die off because it's so cold over there, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, snow.
Yeah.
You know? Snow everywhere, cold everywhere. All they have is like one part of the plane, and they like cover up the plane's walls.
That's a survival video game, right?
Yeah, bro, it's so insane. And then like people who are already injured are slowly dying. They eventually die. But then the ones who keep surviving, like they keep looking for remnants of the other plane. They have one radio with them, and they see search planes looking for them. And eventually, like months in, the radio is like, "We're gonna stop the search for these guys until after winter." So it's like October or some shit.
Holy shit!
So they're there for like 3 months, and in the midst of 3 months, a bunch of them die. Avalanches hit them, so they like change places. They have to start eating each other because there's not enough food. All they had was everything they collect from the luggage, and they had a bunch of cigarettes in the movie, which I was like, what the fuck? But I guess they had big packs of cigarettes. But yeah, they were like, damn, I don't know if I can eat this guy. It's my boy.
Yeah.
And but and the one that said like he never gave us his consent to eat him, right? Which is kind of funny. We're talking about consent, right?
Consent is pretty hot.
And then some of them were like, I'm not doing this, and some of them were like, I'm doing this. So they ate each other, and it was so crazy, bro. And you would think this story like only lasted a couple months. Shit lasted like 7 months, bro.
Jeez, fucking Christ, dude.
And eventually they found a way. Like they were searching and they found people to help them, but there's people who were involved. It's a great movie. It's a great story. The people that were involved, they helped create the movie. Like they assisted the director.
Okay.
It's all in Spanish, which is awesome. But they were saying that it's based off a book, and that this one is really true in telling their like horrid experience.
Right.
You know,
right.
like rather than shielding away,
it.
rather than shielding away from the real gruesome parts, they really involved it. I think that's fucking awesome, bro. I think it's interesting. It's a crazy movie. It's long, but it like, and then I immediately after I got that movie, I called Jonathan. I was like, "Yo, bro, like if we got into a plane crash and we're in a snowstorm and you're hungry, like, are you gonna eat me?" He's like, "Oh, D, I'm gonna eat you." I was like, "Damn, bro."
Hey, yo, where'd it go?
Damn. Yeah, bro. But,
I definitely I've definitely played many survival video games like that, but I think that is pretty interesting. Where it's like, I wonder how. So that happened in the 70s. When did the movie come out, though?
The movie came out this year, like maybe
this year.
Yeah, it came out like
holy shit.
It was in theaters for a while, but I saw it maybe 2 months ago. And it was awesome, man, because it was near. Fucking lips so dry. Near Greenwich. In Manhattan, but it was a cool theater because it was a small theater, so it was very intimate. Yeah, I don't know. It was a long.
Kissed everyone when you walked
everybody.
in.
We were all making out. We were like, but yeah, it was great. It was honestly a great movie. Like it wasn't like wow, but like, the story itself is already so good,
so captivating.
Exactly, you can only take in so much in terms of cinema,
right,
and just really absorb the story. And it was amazing. It's a famous story though.
I wonder if that story inspired that SpongeBob joke with the boxes.
Wait, which one?
When they're in the boxes, like playing with their imagination, Squidward's outside, and they're like, oh no, there's an avalanche. Oh no, Patrick, I need you to eat my arms. I can't. Why not? Because I already cut off my own arms. That shit is so stupid.
Probably though, because that's one of the most famous stories of cannibalism. And some of them are still alive. Every year they gather to like rejoice and like talk about. And I think when the movie ended, when they went to the premiere, they all stood up and hugged each other.
Nice.
But man, that PTSD must be crazy. And I remember I was thinking during the movie, I was like, damn, bro, like I wonder if it was that cold. Then I went to the piers, right, and I sat down and I was like, I'm fucking cold right now. I was like, fuck that.
Imagine
bro.
if you're on top of a fucking icy mountain.
And for months, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have no jacket. You have just things you make out of leather. Bro, they made like a survival tent out of like it's so crazy. And And the book
that's really when like your animal instincts kick in.
Yeah,
like that's
exactly.
when all your instincts kick in. Like that is survival.
Yeah,
like,
you just
shit.
have to be fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, I'm mad appreciative of warm weather and white rice right now. But the white rice I'll get to later.
I'm very appreciative that we are indoors.
Hell yeah, bro. This shit is so crazy out here, bro.
I definitely think for myself, it reminds me of like the 127 Hours movie.
That's when is that with the arm?
Yeah,
When he had to cut off his arm or something like that. That shit's
whole
crazy.
story
Is that a
and
true
shit.
story?
Yeah, it is.
He ended up dying though, or nah?
No,
He's saved.
Yeah.
He had the chop off his arm.
Yeah, yeah, man. Imagine
gross.
having to do that. Just
Oh no,
it's not even
Fuck
like
that.
a clean cut. Like you got to like really dig through and shit. You got to like
nothing.
take your time with it.
On some DR, no anesthesia.
Oh my fucking god, man! Don't even. Oh my shit.
That shit must have hurt, man.
Yeah, man.
God.
Like I said, I was on that table like G Christ. They were holding me down. I was like,
shut up. All right. Well, speaking on the nice topics of everything, this one is kind of crazy.
okay,
We're gonna talk about Mexico.
okay.
Viva Mexico. And so this is the one I told you earlier that if I had dived too much into it, we would be here for hours. So we're gonna talk about the election that's coming up on June 2nd.
Gotcha.
Now, I was looking for topics, and thankfully the WNBA one was a quick one. I was like, psh, but it was kind of interesting. Yeah, right. But this one I seen, I was like, holy shit, this is kind of crazy. And it's not something that happens here, but something you would expect from Mexico, given all the stereotypes and everything, right?
Right.
So the election is opening up 20,000 positions, including presidency and the governorships of 9 states, right? And people who run for local positions would handle the distribution of tax revenue, commanding local police forces, and controlling the community, basically, and more. Now, to backtrack, on July 2nd, 2018, 132 people involved with the election were killed leading up to election day. Right?
Okay.
Of Mexico's 31 states, 22 have seen a political assassination since the beginning of campaigning in September of 2018. 48.
God, just since 2018.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Like in the year of 2018, when this news article came out.
Okay.
48 of the victims were candidates, and the rest were party workers. For example, congressional candidate Fernando Puron was posing for a picture with somebody, and then immediately a man approached him from behind and shot him in the head.
Fuck.
That year in 2018, Mexico had 20,000.
Isn't that what happened to John Lennon?
Yeah, but in a hotel. I think he got shot in the back though, or back of the head. I don't know, but that sucks for him. Imagine.
Go on. Nice.
That year in 2018, Mexico had 20,506 homicides, with 4,381 of those homicides occurring just in May. Mind you, this article came out July 2nd, 2018, right? So now this year, although all type of candidates from different political backgrounds are being killed, most are running with the Morena party, founded by current Mexican president Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, right? So apparently, like when he got elected, my parents were very like fond of him because he said that they said that he really cracked down on the corruption in Mexico.
Okay.
Like that he really got rid of all that money involved, and I think if I'm not mistaken, he seized a lot of like private jets and took away this and this and this, like claiming that he really wants to crack down on like narcos involvement in terms of politics, right? He also, when there was a video of mysterious figures in Mexico, he said they were elves. Like he truly said they were elves, you know?
Okay.
So we could take it, and you know, however you take it. And
so is this guy more of like a or is he more of like a
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I think I'm not sure, because I think with any politician, you're always gonna have like, you know, Biden and Trump, like this guy sucks, this guy's great, blah blah blah.
But which one of those
I don't know
sucks and which one is
because
great?
when I was talking about this with Beatrice, I was telling her what I'm about to tell you, and then she's like, yeah, but he could also be manipulated by the cartel as well.
Right, he could just be putting up a front
because he's not dead, you know, he's not being killed. And
he's alive.
He's
somehow.
alive. Yeah, bro. And so I'm not sure. But my parents really like him. At least they did when they first got elected. But that's coming, you know, for re-election sooner. So I wonder what they think. Now, what's it called? He wanted to crack down on violence and this and that. And now, current Mexican leaders have vowed to lock up any attackers that happened this year, and want to arm candidates with escorts, right? Armed escorts.
Okay. I was like, damn.
So far this year, before June 2nd selection, 28 candidates have been attacked, with 16 being killed. Let me get some water, bro.
Drink that water, dog.
Jesus Christ.
Because like clearly, like you gotta like. I'm looking.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That's what I'm saying. So, 28 candidates have been attacked, with 16 being killed. This is on April 12th. Yesterday, so as I was researching this on Thursday, I went back to continue it.
Right.
No, on Saturday, whatever. But the day before, the current mayor of Ciudad Mante, seeking re-election, was killed in Tamaulipas. I can't see.
Oh my god.
Tamaulipas.
Oh my god.
So he was running for re-election.
What in the?
Yeah, he was killed. He was stabbed with photos of a bloody body lying on the sidewalk that were posted.
Holy shit.
And the same exact day, Alberto Garcia, who was running for the mayor of San Jose Independencia in Oaxaca, was found dead as well. He was reported missing the day before, alongside his wife. And then the guy's dead.
I mean, yeah.
Alberto Garcia died.
He done dead.
He died, but his wife reemerged alive. And I was assuming, like, maybe, because I think she's the current mayor or something like that. But it's crazy they killed her husband. And so this year in February, 2 mayoral candidates were killed hours apart in the same town of Maratia, right? Maratia.
Damn, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. One of the mayors, Armando Perez, was part of the Conservative National Action Party, and the other, Miguel Angel Reyes, was part of the left-leaning party, Morena. So when you see this, like, these 2 mayors were killed, but they're not. It's not like we're only killing Morena people or these people. Like, it's anybody get
anybody. Yeah. Like this, like I've played fucking GTA missions like this.
Yeah,
like
man.
What the fuck, man? Like this is wild.
Both of them died of gunshot wounds in their cars, and both were set to run on June 2nd. Earlier this month, candidate Bertha Gaitan was shot dead on the first day of her campaign. She was running for mayor of Celaya, all right?
Okay.
And a city in north central state of Guanajuato. It's not that I can't read it. I just can't fucking see it.
No, you can't read it. Don't lie.
Low key.
You're fucking
Guanajuato. Also in April, the mayor of Churumuco, a town in the western state of Michoacan, was shot dead at a taco restaurant.
God damn, dude.
In the state capital of Morelia.
How really, guys? Are you fucking kidding me with that shit?
Yeah, man. So
imagine being in DR and getting shot while eating a chimney.
It's crazy.
Fuck, dude.
And I don't know if this is the same lady, the one I mentioned earlier that was shot dead, but some lady was also campaigning to be a mayor, and she was like broadcasting on Facebook Live, but Facebook Live showed her location.
Oh, shit.
There's a video on Reddit where you see her giving a speech, and then she gets shot. And then the video cuts off. Everybody gets scared.
Oh my god!
Yeah, man. And it's like it's so crazy because when you watch, like, I don't know if you remember the Breaking Bad episode where everybody's getting killed like that, like like that's how that's a great fucking that show's so good. But like even with Narcos, where like you think it's that easy to kill candidates, and it's like yeah, and because of this, what's it called? So many candidates have dropped out. So many candidates are getting calls saying like, "Yo, we're gonna kill you if you run." And it's insane, man, because I think I also know that there are a lot of people that are asking for protection aren't getting it at all. And I was like, damn, bro, who the fuck would be crazy enough to run?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I wouldn't want to fucking run.
No. Yeah. I'd be like, yo, just tell me what to do, cartel.
Honestly.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Like, that's why. but then it's like, damn, these people must really want to change also, like Mexico.
Yeah.
You know? But when I seen this news, I'm like, can you imagine if that was here? Like, you know, like, oh yeah, fucking Lindsey Graham just got shot. So did John McCain. Yeah, but
I really hope we don't predict that.
Yeah, yo, if that happens, man, I don't give a fuck. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah, Lindsey Graham's a little douchebag, but John McCain's story is pretty fucking crazy, man. You know what he's been through? He was a prisoner of war, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. My knowledge is a little loose, but apparently, like, I think they were they're on a boat. And I think they were approaching. This is during Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. That or near Japan, one of those. But yeah, he fell off his boat or some shit because he was attacked, and he was floating for like hours in the water, right?
Holy shit!
But he was floating here, and I think either Vietnam or Japan or right here, and he was like that. he didn't want to get close because the closer he would have gotten, like other people who did end up getting on that beach were fellow like Navy or whatever soldiers, and they ended up getting eaten alive because with I think it was the Japanese. What they would do is that they would basically eat the heart and like livers of the soldiers, and they were killed and tortured and stuff like that. So I think John McCain, he survived there for mad long, and then eventually got picked up. This is an incredible story, and I had mad respect for John McCain after that because I was like, but I think they eventually did catch him or something. Look up on Simple History. Like if you want to look up anything, it's really incredible. But he was a prisoner of war, and that's why it's crazy that Trump was like, yeah, he got caught. Like, bro, what? Like, this guy really like fought for this country, like in the
I want to see
craziest
you
way.
do that, Trump.
But the Japanese did cannibalize the U.S. Military.
That's
and
fucking wild,
bro. Simple History is so cool, man, because they talk about like the hotel. Was it Hanoi Hilton? But the torture methods they would use on American troops.
Okay.
And in the jungle, they would set up so many fucking traps where you would fall into a bed of spikes. They would throw like a barrel of snakes at you. Logs would hit you. They would put you in uncomfortable positions where rats would eat you while you're rotting like to death.
I know one that I've seen on like 1,000 Ways to Die or something, or like Mythbusters, one of those shows. One of them was that they used to like lay people down on the ground, tie them down, and grow bamboo underneath them.
Oh my god!
And like bamboo grows super slow. Yeah. So it's just like ever so slowly, like that bamboo is just piercing through your back and into your body and out your stomach. It's fucking disgusting.
You should look up Hanoi Hilton Simple History. And there's also this one guy, this is just random, but they used him to set up like a hostage video for actually in the Five Bloods. I don't know if you remember the lady on the broadcast, like GI, her. Yeah. So that's actually a reflection of an actual lady who she would actually, what's it called? While you were there being tortured in that little chambers, her voice would go on every morning, and you can actually I'll put it on right now actually because
interesting.
And she would just say, imagine you're just her name was Hannah Hanoi or something like that.
Doubt it.
Imagine every day you wake up and you're being tortured and this and that.
You just hear this bitch and you're like,
this is what you hear.
GI, your government has abandoned you. They have ordered you to die. GI, do not trust them. Defect, GI. It is a very good idea to leave a sinking ship. They lie to you, GI. You know you cannot win this war.
Oh my god. Yo, that's wild.
Scary, right?
That's terrifying.
Yes, and this is her picture. She's actually pretty fucking adorable.
Terrifying.
Yeah, so this is just, I mean, the Mexico thing is crazy, but I think the Vietnam War is fucking super interesting.
I mean, to even speak to the whole Mexico situation, like I couldn't imagine that happening here in the States.
Yeah, man.
And it's just like to see, like, and like you said, it definitely kind of plays on those stereotypes of that people have about Mexico and whatnot. It's just that's kind of what you expect to happen in Mexico.
Exactly.
But it is just still so awful to hear those things happening.
2 days ago, bro.
Yeah,
and then I seen that, I was like, bro, if these headlines came out now, we'd all be freaking the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
But this is just like every day. And if I'm not mistaken, also like when I think what's his name, El Chapo's son was captured by the government, whatever, the police. The cartel had a shootout with the police, and it was going so crazy. They were like, "We're not gonna," or they were starting killing like people in like the villages and stuff, or towns, not villages. And they were like, "If you don't give up this guy, like we're gonna just keep killing people." And the police had to hand over the son.
That's crazy.
And then a lot of women in Mexico are actually protesting right now, if I'm not mistaken, for women's rights or for the right to abortion or this and that. And a lot of women get killed because of that. At the end of Narcos, like I won't spoil nothing, but they show a statistic of how many women go missing there and like murdered and this and that, and it's like not far off from when the peak of like after Pablo Escobar's reign was going, and it's really sad, man, and it's super dangerous. I'm not gonna say like Mexico is dangerous like that. Don't go there. I'm just saying like there are those statistics that are existing, especially with people trying to change. There's another current mayor, if I'm not mistaken, who used to be a soccer player. famous soccer player. Now he's like a political figure, and people are like, this guy's OD involved with narcos and stuff like that. But it's insane, man. It's insane that has to happen. Not has to happen. That is happening.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy that it's just current. I think that.
But hey, we got to Cancun. We got to Cancun. I don't have a mariachi thing, but all I got is this. This one.
I'll take it. Mexico.
Let's go, Mexico, baby.
But yeah, that's pretty much my news topics. Fuck it, you know, a little bit of Vietnam, a little bit of eclipse, a little bit of earthquake.
Hell yeah.
All that bullshit. But yeah, man.
Crack rock.
Crack rock. Check out the socials, Earth Might Matter Pod on Instagram and TikTok.
Earth Might Matter on YouTube.
Hell yeah, bro. And check out Javi's new published work. I Hear Ya.
Check out last episode for CyberSync.
Yes, sir. And yeah, man, we're getting the fuck out of here. Finale.
You know what? It's time to shut down, Frankie. You ready to go to sleep?
Hell yeah, bro.